UPC DTH is a traditional direct-to-home satellite provider in Central Europe, covering Hungary, Czech, Slovakia. And a couple of years ago, the mother company here in Europe, UPC, bought another business in Romania called Focusat. They operated on two different satellite platforms. The first one for the three first mentioned countries was on Astra, the other one on Tor. And we have merged those two platforms together, being UPC DTH. The project started a year ago to look at revitalize the business, so combine these two platforms, making it more financially beneficial in form of getting benefits of scale, and at the same time looking at the time of that project, say where can we host ourselves in a cost-effective way. And Luxembourg turns out to be a good location for broadcast media industries. Then on the staff, I took some key staff members with me from the local countries, and thereafter recruited quite a good few staff members here locally in Luxembourg who are part of the team today. And we are fully operating now here from Luxembourg to our Central European countries.
Netia is a software editor. Netia is located in south of France. The headquarters is in south of France, in Claret, near Montpellier. And we have sales offices in Paris, in Rome, and different subsidiaries all over the world. Previously, all workflows were organized around tape. Okay, now we can observe a file-based workflow. So broadcasters and telecom operators need to manage this file. You have more and more platforms all over the world dedicated to mobile TV, to IPTV, to web, and so on. And for each platform, content provider needs to have one format, okay, one format per platform. So in order to manage all demands, they need to have a tool which is able to answer to these problems of formats. So it's what we propose through our media asset management solution.
We went through different topics, but it was mainly around tax and legal framework that is important to know and to take into consideration for any business that want to set up and establish in Luxembourg. You need to know about the tax framework. And in that respect, Luxembourg has quite a lot to offer to any new investor. In that sense that, generally speaking, the tax incentives that are available in the country are very interesting. Luxembourg is the only one European country with such low VAT rates. This is a very well-known feature of the tax system of the country. The ability to find some highly skilled human resources is also very, very important for a foreign investor. So obviously Luxembourg has a lot to offer, and without even mentioning the quality of life in this country.
Accenture is a global consulting company supporting three main areas: management consulting, system integration, and outsourcing. We are here mainly to participate in this workshop to highlight how the digital video transformation is happening. Over-the-top TV is probably the ultimate goal of the digital TV transformation. So we've seen broadcasters evolving from analog to digital TV. We've seen video over IP evolving from just online video to IPTV. Now they're converging to a single point of contact, I would say, that is over-top TV. So the ability for the user to just considering watching the TV independently by which broadcast or broadband network is going to be used. Everybody's on the move, no? Because if you look at the value chain, how the traditional value chain has been working for years, now it's broken. Everybody's trying to get a new role. You see content owner trying to reach the end users. You see the distributor trying to play a new role. So the idea, it's let's say a moving market. very dynamic, but we think that there is a role for everybody. We think that there is really the chance, especially for content owner, content distributor, to play a bigger role in content distribution.
The cloud computing is a reality now. Mobile application, mobile services are also a reality. And another one very important for me, in our opinion, is the way that people are asking things. In my opinion, if you use a smartphone, it's true you have a keyboard, but the way is when you express something, when you need something and you just speak it, it's natural. The philosophy in this case are based on electronic program guide and video on demand. The way is to make a deep search. I'm thinking about something I would like to see, and I pronounce a sentence I want to see. I want to see a film with Sharon Stone and Michael Douglas, for example. Suddenly, the system proposed me Basic Instinct, for sure, but other one also, that I could choose with my remote control or with my smartphone. I can play the trailer, I can buy the film, I can watch the film. Our business model is business to consumer, so we are selling to business people.
This workshop covered a huge number of subjects and very different.
From a networking viewpoint, this is absolutely excellent.
The vision of some other speakers were interesting.
In French, we call them the geek, the people who are that interested in iPad, iPhone, and all that kind of stuff. And I am indeed that kind of person. So for me, it was a perfect event.
If you just bring to the same table, to the same room, people from different experience, different tradition, to discuss about how the market is evolving, it's something that brings value to everybody.